Hi guys, it's John here again. Right, this is going to be my part 2 of the Queen vinyl 12-inch singles and albums, should I say. Scratching my touch there. Right, you're probably watching this on Instagram, Facebook or YouTube. So if you don't check out any of the others then and you do want to go and check them out, then yeah, I'll try and leave the links in the description. But I think VINYLIZER, trying to find that on Instagram is pretty easy, and Facebook, and obviously YouTube. So right, and I'm going to get this going because this could end up into a part 3. My part 1 video was about 4 minutes longer than it should have been. For my phone, for some reason, it just does not like anything over 23 minutes now. So, and it used to be 33 or something like that. Right, here we go. No particular order as the first video. I like to mix it up. So here we go. The first one I'm going to show you is this one here. And it's a Queen by appointment only, and this is a bootleg recorded live in Cologne, Germany, February the 1st, 1979. And We Will Rock You, Let Me Entertain You, Somebody to Love, If You Can't Beat Them, Death on Two Legs, Killer Queen, Bicycle Race Together, Get Down, Make Love, and Now I'm Here is on there. I'll show you inside. So yeah, it's just this plain white label. There you go, there's the vinyl. Hopefully the picture quality of my video is okay today. Let's stick that down there. Next one, another one that's a, I think a bootleg. And this one is called, I've had 3 of these, but I sold the other 2. This is one that I kept for myself in the end, and it's called Rarities. And yeah, this contains 6 unreleased tracks, 1973 to 77. And yeah, See What a Fool I've Been, Keep Yourself Alive, Liar, Son and Daughter. And 1977 is Spread Your Wings, It's Late, Melancholy Blue, We Will Rock You. So there's that. And inside is, again, just a plain cream. It's like a cream colour. It's not white. Label on that vinyl. So my mate, that's when I sold one of these. So I got to meet my mate Wayne, who I've dealt with over the years. Well, last 3 years, over 3 years now. Right. The first proper album I bought of Queen was this one, but on cassette back in the day, and it is The Miracle. I wish I could find a better copy, original, better than that, because look at the split on that. I found this one and it was quite cheap. That's why I thought I didn't have it anyway, so I would just get that. I always liked trying to figure out who is who on there when I had the cassette. That was great. And inside we have this is a cool picture of the band on the lyrics on the other side. So yeah, The Miracle, that's 19, oh my god, I need to clean this record. It's got a few marks on it actually. So yeah, I'll hold it far back. Yeah, it needs a clean. This is one that I just got off of somebody, obviously very cheap, and I think it was either free or cheap, I can't remember. And it needed cleaning and I still haven't done it, so Naughty Me. Yeah, that record is one of the worst I've had. So, very bad of me. I should have checked that before I showed you. The inner sleeve has come on stock as well. I'm assuming I just put that aside and forgot all about it. So, my favourite songs on there. You can put your favourite songs or albums in the comments below. It'd be great. So 1989. So we got The Miracle is a good song. I Want It All is probably my favourite on here, as well as Scandal. Oh, and Breakthrough is awesome. What amazing guitar solo in that. Invisible Man's okay. But yeah, those are my three top songs on there: Scandal, Breakthrough, and I Want It All. So, right, next one. I have three of these, and this is the album called The Works. This one's still in shrink. It's been opened. I got that one, and that one there. So if you haven't seen my first video and wonder why I got so many copies, it's because I've always bought people's collections in the past. I always used to pick up the records when they were like 50 pence, and they were always in good nick, and I thought, well, one day vinyl may come back, and I've always kept it. So this one is a EMCJ 2400141, along with, I think this is the same. No, this is the one that's different. This is a South African one. This is the one I was quite chuffed to find out it was South African. So this is the inner sleeve with the lyrics. Papers are, it's okay. I bet you the other ones are a bit thicker card. Right, so there's this one needs a clean too. To get my act together and clean some of them. So that's the South African? I did. That's probably my only South African record out of the whole of my collection. So they very rarely pop up unless I was to go on eBay and get them. So yeah, this album came out 1984, and my favourite songs on here are Radio Gaga, Is This the World We Created, and Hammer to Fall. Out of those, It's a Hard Life is a great song. I got a bit bored of it over the years, so I Want to Break Free was always a great song. I love that. I think that's been played too much though. So this is the other one, and it's the same as this one here. This is an EMC 240014. I'll just show this one. And inside, yeah, I was correct. This is a bit thicker card than the South African one. And there's the label. I think my daughter will probably end up having a copy of that because she's mad on Queen too. And a little thing, we were playing Queen Monopoly the other day, and she beat me at it, and she's only 10. So yeah. So there's the other one. Right. Next one. Queen's Greatest Hits. I do not have this on Greatest Hits 2 on vinyl, so I think there's an original one of those floating around, or I'm sure you can get it reissue anyway. So yeah, this is a brilliant Greatest Hits. I don't think there's any songs on there that I could say shouldn't be on there. I think they're all fab. Yeah, very cool. And then this is nice to have. So it says there's a little bit of stuff about it on there, on each album. And sorry, this record is dusty as well. So there's the custom Queen label there. So 1981 that came out. And next one. The first album. So there's one there. This is an EMC 3006. And I've got another one there. And stick that down there. So yeah, this album came out in 1970, was it 3? I can't remember now. 73? Yeah, 73, Trident. So this one's got just a plain white sleeve on that one. There is the Queen EMI label that was on quite a few of the records I showed in part 1. That's a Great Britain label. Go back in there. You will go back in. No, don't want to go back in. Right, I'm just going to check the other records. My favourite songs on there. It's going to be Keep Yourself Alive for sure. Doing All Right is amazing. I love that. And Liar is great as well. 7 Seas of Rye. Obviously, it's not the full one. It's the instrumental, isn't it? But yeah, those would be my favourite songs on that one. But here's the other one, which is not as good nick as the other one. These, I think, are quite expensive. These Queen ones. Oh my god, this record's ruined. I think I've kept this one just for the cover, because the record is quite scratched on the other side. So unfortunately, which is a shame. I would have liked to have given one of those to my daughter. I don't want to give her a scratched one. So let's have a look around, see if I can find another. Right, then I've got probably one of my favourite Queen albums, and probably the first one I ever had on vinyl, to be quite honest. So one of these is my very first copy, but I can't remember which one. And it is the album News of the World. My kids, when they were younger, absolutely were freaked out by the inner cover of this, because it's a gatefold. So there it is in all its glory, and that's the back. And here it is in more of its glory. You can understand why young children might be a bit frightened of that. So yeah. And here's a card sleeve. That one's cut out in there, which is great. With the lyrics. 1977, if I remember rightly. Yes. So that's the Queen custom label there. My favourite songs on here are probably Sheer Heart Attack, We Are the Champions, We Will Rock You, Spread Your Wings is amazing, and It's Late is another great song. Those would be my favourite on that album for sure. Oh, that's not letting me put in. But I think I'd say that this album is probably one of my favourite covers for a Queen record. So that and Queen 2 is awesome. Right, so these, did I say what that one was? That one is an EMA 784, by the way, that one. And I wonder what these are. That is actually, I think this one might be, no, this one's the same, exactly the same. And what's this one? And that one's a 784 as well. So yeah, definitely one of those spare for my daughter. Right, here we go. The next one, we'll be on 15 minutes. I'm going to have to stop the video at 20 minutes just so I don't have any hassle with my phone. The next one is Queen Killers. Now I have 2 of those. I forgot I had 2, to be quite honest. It was only when I pulled these out I went, oh, didn't realise I had 2 of those. And so these are both, I think, EMSP 330s. This is a UK one. 1979 this came out. And inside, loads of cool pictures on the gatefolds. And there's the back with the track listing. And there's 2 records in here. So we've got just these, I was going to say plain, but it's plain that side. And there's just a little bit right up there about Don't Stop Me Now being a recent hit and stuff like that. And here is the label, Queen Live Killers. And yeah, that's oh, got a noisy neighbour now. I'll pause and shut the window. Oh, I'm back. My neighbour is quite noisy. He's partially deaf, I think. Well, he makes out to be. So he talks really loud. Right. Yeah, so that's one of the records out of Live Killers, and this is, and the other one's in a green sleeve, and there's a big right up there, and there's the label in green. So yeah, very cool. Not a live album I tend to play, to be quite honest. I've had it. Oh, that's no good. I've got it on double CD. I can't remember if it was the CD that had some marks on it. It was making the thing sound a bit naff. Oh, just slightly bent that. Or if it's just the quality of that on the CD wasn't very, the album weren't that great. I'm not sure. Let me know if any of you have experienced that album being not the best sounding, even on CD. So, what are we up to? 18. I can show you another one quickly, and then I'll have to do a part 3. So, next one, Flash Gordon. So, any fans of this, the film? I'm not really a fan of even the film. I'm not really a fan of this album. I don't mind the song Flash, the main song, but other than that, I'm not really the biggest soundtrack fan anyway. So I like cool soundtracks, like where they got, like Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone, or Top Gun, or The Lost Boys, and Trick or Treat with Fastway, things like that. I'm happy with that. But some of these ones where it's just, there's a couple of proper songs on there, and then the rest is just music. I think the last one I listened to was Braveheart. That was alright, but other than that, I'm not the biggest fan of soundtracks. So, but yeah, Flash. Let's have a look at this quickly. Oh God, I can't get this out. No, it's not going to come out. I think the sleeve's too tight. What I'm going to do is, in the next video, if you'd like to see this record, I will show it in that, because I think my time's going to run out. Okay, so stay tuned for part 3 to see Flash and the rest of the records. So keep rocking and keep listening to whatever it is you're listening to, and see you later, guys.